Hi guys, Laura here. I'm here to do my October TBR. This TBR is definitely going to be smaller than my past TBRs because I've had so much time off of school for the past couple of months. This TBR is definitely going to be smaller. I will be including my 2 books for my book club and a couple of other picks. You have seen most of these books before because they have been on my TBR for a while and I just haven't got to them. So the first 2 books I'm going to chat about is we have moved on from the Shadow and Bone series, so now we are going to read Six of Crows. That is book 1 for the Time Warp YA book club. I did start listening to this as I was doing some prep work for school, but that was a very bad idea because I cannot focus when I'm doing that. So I'm going to start listening to this tomorrow, hopefully. And I do have a bunch of commute rides this week, along with New York City Comic Con, so hopefully I get a lot of listening done this week. That is the first book that I hope to read this month. The standalone book for the Time Warp YA Book Club is My Plain Jane by Cynthia Ham, Brody Ashton, and Jody Meadows. This is the perfect Halloween-related read, and all the books I chose for that poll were Halloween-themed. I was so excited that this one got chosen. It just came out in July, so I'm definitely excited to dive in and read it. And I will definitely give you guys my thoughts. I really loved My Lady Jane last year, so hopefully I have equal success with this book as well. I have also been working with Penguin Teen a lot more this year, and I was approved to be on a tour for The Reader and the Speaker by Tracy Chee. And I think I might actually be getting an arc of Storyteller. I'm not 100% sure, but I do have to read Reader and Speaker this month. My tour date isn't until November, but I definitely want to read them in a quicker fashion, so they are definitely on my TBR this month, and hopefully I get to read them. Book that I'm hopefully get to read this month is Ace of Shades by Amanda Foody. This is another mystery. It has to do with gang wars, I think. My friend Justin actually has a character named after him in this book. And I wasn't the biggest fan of Daughter of a Burning City, but I heard that this book is a little bit better, so hopefully I like it. I know it's book 1 in a series. King of Fools comes out the beginning of next year, so hopefully I like this book better than Daughter of a Burning City, and I've actually heard really good things about it, so hopefully I like it. And this was the Owl Crate book for the month of March, I think, so I'm right on track to slowly get those down into my pile. The next book that I hope to read is another middle grade, and it's Magic Misfits, the Second Story by Neil Patrick Harris. These books are always super short, but also, more importantly, they're really easy to read on like a train or something. So hopefully I get to read this book, and I might actually wind up bringing this book to New York City Comic Con with me. We will see what I wind up reading the first part of the week or what I wind up reading that week anyway, but this book is definitely a shorter read that I could definitely attack on the train on a couple of days. The next book is another one that I got actually recommended me from the Rewatchable podcast by one of my favorite co-hosts, Karen. She used to run a book podcast, but now she's mostly does Rewatchable. And she highly recommends Sadie by Courtney Summers. And from what I heard, the way she described it is it's about this girl whose sister is murdered, and she's on a quest to find vengeance. But also it's told through like that point of view, but then it's also told through like a podcast, which is kind of like those serial killer podcasts or like those story podcasts. So I'm really excited. I don't listen to those type of podcasts, but I do listen to talk podcasts a lot. So hopefully I like this as well. And I will definitely give you guys my thoughts at the end of it when I'm done reading it. And I did get this book at Blogbound, which was in May of last year. Or this year. But I'm really excited, and whenever I hear her talk about books that capture her, I definitely add them to my TBR, and I was lucky enough to get an arc of this already. The next book that I want to read is one that has been on my TBR for a while, and it's Little White Lies by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I think I've talked about this book in every single TBR since I got it in June, so I am going to read it this month. It is my mission to read this, and it is a debutante-themed thriller and mystery novel. I've read all of Jennifer Lynn Barnes' books, and I'm really excited for this one, and I cannot wait to read it. So be sure to keep a nose out for my review because I'm expecting that I will love it. And the last book that I hope to read this month, or hopefully, is Four Dead Queens by Astrid Solet. I actually have 2 copies of this book, one that I got in a trade and one that I won from Bookish First. But everyone wanted this book at BookCon, and I did not want to get trampled to get it, but I did get a copy, and then I won another copy. But this is it. From what I see, it's definitely a mystery novel. It has to do with assassins, and I've heard mixed things about it, but I'm really excited. So those are all the books that I'm planning on reading. I wanted to make my TBR a little bit less, and I do have to finish reading Dragon Watch as well, because I didn't want to be as crazy scared if I didn't, or overwhelmed if I didn't read what I planned to read. But I hope you guys like this TBR. Let me know what books you think I should read first in the comments, and I will talk to you guys later.